Real Madrid, they've not got into that level yet, but this time around they'll be up against newcomers Oviedo in match day 2. Bulu.
If Real Madrid can win against Real Oviedo, then I think Alonso should be thinking twice. Say, hey, I hope my job is secure. I think it's a game they would use. They played only one game a few days before the season started, and it's obviously they are getting into the rhythm. So I believe they should, without stress, I think they should do enough to beat Real Oviedo. Whatever Alonso decides to come up with, I think it should be a convincing win against Real Oviedo.
And Bolu, still on Alonso, how confident are you in his abilities based on what you have seen? He played about 6 games at the FIFA Club World Cup.
At the Club World Cup, they lost just one match to the best in Maghreb, even though it was an embarrassing result. You don't expect Real Madrid to lose like that against anybody, but you have to talk about the defending in that match. Now, amongst all the back four that started that game, only Trent started in the opening game of the season. Denoise was suspended for that, who I think is the only man whose jersey is short in that Real Madrid backline. Others, especially the central defense, will be between Rudiger and Militao, who has suffered 2 ACLs, but he's back to fitness. Alaba is still in the conversation, as well as Raul Asensio. He needs to fix that defense. I think midfield has found a solution. When Bellingham comes, he will adjust it a bit. And front 2 or front 3, Mbappe is sure, Vinicius is sure, then whoever joins them. I think the team are building. We're discussing off as well. Farouk was taking a jive. I think after Club World Cup, no game until the friendly last weekend. You can say, okay, but others that played further in Club World Cup are playing. Remember, Real Madrid played the most games last season. No European team played 60. Real Madrid played about 62 matches. So probably they needed the extra day of rest. I think by the time they're doing match day 3, 4, 5, their rhythm will be back. But you don't judge the league season until maybe Christmas or New Year. From then you can start thinking, oh, maybe Alonso will win the league or not. But I don't think he would fail. And if he decides to do anyhow, Perez, he can't sack anybody.
Levante up against Barcelona, Farouk.
Well, that's the biggest team in Spain. Right
Dance
now.
like Lami Yamal. Dance like Lami Yamal.
Very, very formidable. They started like from where they left off last season, 3-0. Even though there were question marks about the refereeing in that match, giving the opponent two cards. I don't understand why Barcelona keeps playing away game away from home, like 3-4 games all the time.
I think it's the same thing happened to Madrid when they were moving back to the Bernabeu. So it's to give them time to get back.
But it's not. Yeah. It's still not. It's an undue advantage.
Laliga know well, so don't be surprised.
They need to find a way to get them play at your home. Even it's going to be permanent or not permanent, but that's how it is in La Liga. Always favoring the big boys, which you don't want to doubt because they're bringing the most money to La Liga. Yeah. And I think that they're playing against Levante again this weekend. Well, Yamal was going to do again. He supplied a goal, scored a goal on the first day. Will he continue that instead? And now he's thinking of even winning the biggest crown. Because when he scored the goal, was like doing a king sign that he's the king at this point in time. And I like his believe, feeling that he's the best, but he needs to just tread carefully because the consistency and also how good you are is not the most important thing. It's about discipline and doing the job week in, week out. But I still feel that Barcelona are going to win this one and keep their 100% in the La Liga, the early part of the season.
Yes, the lad is an exceptional talent, and I think talking should also be part of it. Should part of the football business. Let's have players who would show that toga, go on a pitch of play, get it done, and also come on the media and say, yes, I am the best, Bolu.
I think the problem people have with him is because he's still very young. We see Zlatan do it all the time. People hail Zlatan, oh yeah, confidence, talk well, same with Ronaldo. But he just left the 17-year-old mark. He's still a teenager. He just clocked the terrorists. So I think that's why people say, just focus on your game first. We know the talent is there, but like Farouk rightly mentioned, consistency is also key. Because if he goes the other way, God forbid, people will really, really come for him.
Farouk, a quick one. Atletico Madrid up against Vallecano?
Well, I think for the first time, I was saying that Atletico Madrid needs to take away respect, prestige, honor, what you have done in the past.
Yes.
About Simeone and let him, account for every penny he has spent. Yes, you have won La Liga twice in like years, but the results are not consistent.
Absolutely.
You lose the first game of the season.
I was surprised.
And again, now the performance is even very, very awful. I'll be scrutinizing Atletico Madrid this season. I think I don't have any business with Barcelona, Madrid. They will always be what they are. In La Liga. But now, this guy needs to take Atletico Madrid to the top of the table and remain there for the last part of the season and also in Europe as well. You guys, he's even earning the most as a coach in the world. So for me, it's about them.